Okay, so Kevin, my project partner, is not here; had to leave, and I decided to record our project, for whatever reason. So basically, this is we simulated a radio over IP system. Basically, we would have these would be in two different parts of the world. This would be in Tokyo. This would be in China, and they will be connected through the internet. However, that's done. So the switch is to simulate that. So the radio over IP, we would have two radios connecting two different radio places. So this is in Tokyo, this is in Miami. So you have a radio connected here and a radio connected to this one. So whenever I'm walking around with my radio and I say something on my radio, the radio connected to this board would take the audio in, convert it, put it on an Ethernet, and send it whatever to the other node. And the other node would take the digital audio, convert it back to analog, put it out to the other radio, and the other people could hear it. So basically, you would take the limitations of RF radios and expand them as far as you could, as you need geographically. Probably I'm gonna have some examples on a video to show that. But so this is basically the system working. So. At the time of this presentation, we couldn't implement the microphone part. So we got the SD cards here that have different songs on them that we can play, so to simulate the microphone. So if I press this here, it's going to play the song on this SD card. You can see that it's so that's one song. Everybody loves this song. My partner Kevin likes a different song, so he likes more calm music. So this is basically, oh, that's off. Sorry. I mean, you have to have the thing on. So it's loading the song and it's playing a little piece. So this is simulating the microphone. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna simulate the audio coming from here over the Ethernet to this one. So I'm gonna put this board in receive mode, and I'll put this in transmit mode. And you can see the lights are flashing out, the audio it's going through, it's loading up on this board, and as soon as it receives a good amount of audio, it's going to play. So that's the same thing. I could send the audio from this one over here also. So I'll put this one in receive mode, and I'll put this in broadcast mode. So it's taking the audio from here over the Ethernet, and it's sending to this board. It's receiving now, and when it receives as much as it can, it's going to play. So the song from here is playing on this one. So that's the problem. So I didn't feel like the project was completed because I didn't have the sending my voice over. So we created a Linux program which works on the same protocol as the board. We had to create our own networking protocol that works on top of Ethernet. So we created our own layer 3 protocol that it's analog to UDP, that it's connectionless. There's no SYN or ACT mechanism. If the packet is lost, it's lost forever. But different from UDP, it doesn't have addresses. So whenever a packet comes out of the network, the boards receiving it don't know who it's coming from. Whenever it's sending the audio, it doesn't send it nowhere. It sends through Ethernet broadcast. So you could hook up as many boards on the switch as you have a space, and all of them would be able to receive the audio. All of them would be able to play. So the way that you would route this is using corporate lease lines. You would use multicasting on Cisco switches, and you would be able to send the audio through whatever you want. You would put the boards on a separate VLAN, also standard practice for voice over IP. So they will be in separate LANs, VLANs. So on the switch port itself, you would tell whatever this port to be on the radio over IP VLAN. So I'll simulate here the audio, the microphone part, and this microphone here. basically gonna record my voice, and then I'm gonna send it out to the network. I'm gonna put this board here in receive mode. It's in receive mode now, so I'm gonna run the program. It's recording now. You can tap on it a little bit, and whenever I'm done, I just press enter. It transmits through the network here. Run the program. It's recording now. And you can see tap on it a little bit, and whenever I'm done. And you see it's playing on the board itself. So I could do it again if you want. I'll press run the program again. Say another 1 or 2 words. It transmits it. It's receiving. Say another 1 or 2 words. And that's we had to simulate the microphone. Hopefully on the final product, this is gonna have, well, it already has the jacks on it here, so all we have to do is really implement the hardware to take advantage of all the ports that we need, and that's our project. Thank you for recording it, Julian.